Technological innovations such as videos, computers, and the internet are thought by some to often distract students from real learning in the classroom. I strongly agree that these tools can be counterproductive in some instances and the ineffectual for certain types of learning. Nevertheless, the statement places too little value on the ways in which these innovations can facilitate the learning process. In several aspects, I find the statement compelling. First of all, in my observation and experience, computers and videos are misused most often for education when teachers rely on them as, surrogates or babysitters. Teachers must use the time during which students are watching videos or are at their computer stations productively helping other students preparing lesson plans and so forth. Otherwise, these tools can indeed impede the learning process. Secondly, passive viewing of videos or of web pages is no indication that any significant learning is taking place. Thus, teachers must carefully select internet resources that provide a true interactive learning experience or are highly informative otherwise. And in selecting videos, teachers must be sure to follow up with lively class discussions. Otherwise, the comparatively passive nature of these media can render them inefficacious in the learning process. Thirdly, some types of learning occur best during face-to-face encounters between teacher and student and between students themselves. Only by way of a live encounter can a language teacher recognize and immediately correct subtle problems in pronunciation or inflection. And there is no suitable substitute for a live encounter when it comes to, teaching techniques in painting, sculpture, music performance, and acting. Moreover, certain types of learning are facilitated when students interact as a group. Many grade school teachers, for example, find that reading together aloud is the most effective way for students to learn the skill. Fourth, with technology-based learning tools, especially computers and the internet, learning how to use the technology can rob the teacher of valuable time that could be spent accomplishing the teacher's ultimate educational objectives. Besides, any technology-based learning tool carries the risk of technical problems. And sometimes they may be, just the glitches, but sometimes they might cause systemic failure. Students whose teachers fail to plan for productive use of unexpected downtime can lose opportunities for real learning. Finally, we must not overlook the non-quantifiable benefit that personal attention can afford. A human teacher can provide meaningful personal encouragement and support and can identify and help to solve a student's facial or psychological problems that might impede the learning process. No video, no computer program, or no website can begin to serve these invaluable functions. Acknowledging the many ways that technological innovations or breakthroughs can impede real learning, these innovations nevertheless can facilitate or strengthen real learning in some way if employed judicially and for appropriate purposes. Specifically, when it comes to learning rote facts and figures, personal interaction with a teacher is unnecessary and can even result in fatigue and burnout for the teacher. Computers are an ideal tool for the sorts of learning that occur only through repetition typing skills, basic arithmetical calculations, and so forth. Computers also make possible visual effects that aid uniquely in the learning of spatial concepts. Finally, computers, videos, and the internet are ideal for imparting basic textbook information to students, thereby freeing up the teacher's time to give students individualized attention. So, in conclusion, computers and videos can indeed distract from learning when teachers misuse them as substitutes for personal attention or when the technology itself becomes the focus of attention. Nevertheless, if judicially used as primers, as supplements, and where repetition and rote learning are appropriate, these tools can serve to liberate teachers to focus on individual needs of students' needs that only real teachers can recognize and meet. And that is the end of my answer. Thank you for listening. À, xong chưa? Có nghe thấy không?